Hello, my name is Anissa Vidka Anjani and I'm from Indonesia. Today I would like to talk about what did I do during the lockdown. So I'm gonna start from day one. During that period of times, we were still in the classroom having a human biochemistry classes. So in the middle of the lecturer, Dr. Few came out with announcements that stated all of the classes for the rest of the day has been cancelled and then change into online learning because Malaysians have been suffered from the COVID-19. So after I heard about the announcements, I am freaked out. I am scared, like what will going to happen. So I came back into the dorms and I texted my PA, are we allowed to go back or we need to be locked down in the university? And then my PA said that we need to wait until VC came out with a statement and the dean as well, whether we're allowed to leave the campus or we should stay in the campus. A few moments later, there's few announcements that stated the next classes is going to conduct with online learnings, and we're aware of it. So I'm still waiting whether we're allowed to go out or not. I mean, like we are allowed to leave the campus or not. As a few hours after that, there are a few announcements that stated that we are not allowed. We need to be locked down. An hour later, also they said that we are allowed. So there are a few things that's not confirmed yet. That's why my PA said wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow, because in Penang, the university at Induk, they're allowed to go back. But in Kelantan, that time we don't really have the particulars information, that fixed information that stated that we're allowed to go back. So for the next following days, I received information that we are allowed to go back to our hometown. And I contacted my parents, they all agreed, but then it's quite difficult to get the flight ticket during that day, so I booked the ticket for the next following days. On the night before I went back to Kuala Lumpur, we have been received some information that stated we need to fill up forms that have been chopped by the police if we wanted to leave Kelantan, either by bus or by the flight. So I went into the police station at the night before with my friends, like 6 of my friends, and then we went to the police, filled the forms, get the chop. Here's some pictures. After I get the chop, and then I went back into my dorms, and then new announcements been stated that we don't have to fill the forms. So the next day, I went together with my friends because we are headed the same way into the airports, but she went to Penang and I went into the Kuala Lumpur because my dad working in Tanjung Malim. I was very skeptical during that day since the outbreaks of the virus is worsened day by day. I covered my whole face with a mask and also I sanitized my hand a lot of times. I don't talk to a lot of people. I distance myself with them. A lot of things as a precautions for myself I did. But then it doesn't seem that way with other people. So after I reached Kuala Lumpur, most of people that's not wearing mask, they don't sanitize themselves, I can see, and then they don't distance themselves. They still eat in the airport. Some restaurants are open and then some of them are provided chair and then they sit there and then still eat in the airport. So I'm very skeptical, I'm very nervous and scared during that time. After I reached my home, I straight away showered, clean myself, sanitize myself, like sterile myself, and I don't allow my parents to touch me until I feel secure enough and sterile enough. After that, I eat my mom's food that I've been missed for the past 1 month. And then there are a few things actually that I did during the lockdown until today. So check this out, what all of that. So the first thing that I did after I reached home, after I finished eating, is to watch Netflix since I've been missing a lot of drama because of the packed schedule, and then get finished day one class. Besides that, I actually managed to finish few assignments. Here was assignment. as well as anatomy assignment and another assignment that I haven't been settled yet. So that's another thing that I'm gonna do during the lockdown. Besides that, I also like to cook and to eat spaghetti. So another thing that I did during the lockdown is cooking. Other than that, I also like to play with my cat. Here. His name is Kitty. Kitty! So this is another things that I did during the lockdown. So other than that, I like to play with my cat. His name is Kitty. Kitty! Other than that, I also practicing my guitar to finish the piece that I want to finish from last semester, but I couldn't have a perfect time to learn this song. It's one of my favorite songs, so I play this song, like practice this song every single day on a daily basis to finish everything. Basically, I did the same thing from day one until today. I don't really change, just add more amount of sleep. So that's the things that I did during lockdown. Thank you.